Hey, what's up, guys? This is ABurns with Engineer Corner, and this is the first video of the new web series web channel that I'm going to start for you guys. Just kind of posting product reviews and tutorials and things how to do like that in Pro Tools, in music in general, whatever it may be. And you guys can email in your questions and kind of let me know what you want to see done. So to kick this off, though, this first video this week is going to be how to get the Mike Will effect. And basically what that is in rap and R&B music, a lot of times you'll hear the song or the beat where it kind of, all the highs drop out and it's just the low end, just the bass, the 808s hitting and things like that. So I'm going to show you guys what plugin to use to do that, how to do that, how to map it out, how to automate it so it does it automatically. Be sure to subscribe, post the video, share it with your friends, whatever it may be. Let's get the channel off to a great start. And you guys, all my contact info is at the end, so if you need to contact me for any reason, or you have any questions or certain things you want to see, just let me know. So all right, let's dive right in. Enjoy. I'm going to show you how it's done for people that have Pro Tools, but I'm going to also explain the science behind what it is and how to do it. So if you don't have Pro Tools, you can still kind of apply the same logic and science behind it to whatever program you're using. So right here, as you can see, this track that's soloed is a beat of a song that I mixed for a Thailand artist, Dandee, featuring a San Diego rapper, Young Lyxx. So let me play the beat for you guys just real quick so you can hear it. So that's the beat, and so I guess let's just dive in. So right here in the plugin area, I'll go to multi-channel plugin, EQ, and then EQ one band. And you can use this for a lot of different things. I mean, in here itself, it has a high pass, low shelf, a notch filter, all that. So it is a normal EQ, but for all intents and purposes for this tutorial, we're going to turn right down here in the type, we're going to put it on a low pass, meaning that all of the low sounds get a pass to go through and all the high sounds don't have that pass, so they can't go through. And because this isn't really a advanced tutorial, what I'm going to do is just set this at a certain frequency and have it come in and out. So usually for this kind of effect, I like to do anywhere between like 480 hertz and 650, depending on the type of beat. So for this, I'm going to set it 575, and then what I'm going to do is kind of show you, I'm going to play the beat with it on, and I'm going to play the beat with it off. So we're going to start with it off, bypassed. So this is what it sounds like without it, and then I'll click it on while you're listening so you can hear it with. So that's, most people that listen to rap or R&B or whatever refer to that as the Mike Will effect. But this is actually, just a low pass filter. So that's the science behind it. It's just a low pass filter where you're going to set the frequency and let those lows go through from certain frequency and under. So let me show you now how to automate it. So a lot of people say, oh, well, that's cool, but I want it to do it automatically, which is called automation. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up the plugin that we just used, the one band EQ, and right up here, and this is actually the same for all plugins that come with Pro Tools that are standard, like this is. Right up here, you'll see this little button underneath Auto that has two little windows. You're going to click that, and this is your plugin automation. What this allows you to do is select what part of the plugin you want to automate. So for this, I usually go with a master bypass, and I hit Add. Now, whatever you select over here, if you don't hit Add, it does absolutely nothing. So when you select it, whether it be master bypass, gain, frequency, or whatever, make sure you hit Add. So I added the master bypass. Now, you're not going to see anything come up on this screen that tells you or shows you, that you've automated it. But if you go down to the track that you're using it on, so we're going to go right here to this yellow track, the bottom left, there's a little arrow. Click that arrow, and it's going to bring up your automation track. So right now I have volume, mute, pan, and then underneath you'll see EQ3 one band, which is the plugin we're using, and it says master bypass. Now click that, and it'll change it to the master bypass automation track. So what I'm going to do now And what I usually do when I do this filter is I'll listen to the beat, and I'll usually do like 4 bars or 8 bars or something like that, where it is the mic will effect and it is in that filter, and then it comes out. And if you don't really, know how to count bars or have any kind of musical intuition about it, just listen to the beat, or have the artist listen to the beat you're working for and say, hey, where do you feel it needs to come out? And you can kind of go from there. So I'm going to play the beat at the beginning and listen to see where I want it to come in. And as you can see down here on the track, first off, easiest tool to use when doing this, I think, is the grabber tool, the little hand. So as you can see right here, touching the little dot, it says on if it's up, off if it's not. So on means that the master bypass is on. And as you can see, whenever I turn this off and on, up here where the actual plugin is, it'll turn blue or silver. If it's blue, that means that it's an inactive plugin, meaning that the master bypass is on and the filter's not doing anything. If it's down, you'll see it turn silver, which means it is on. So I'm going to listen to the beginning of this track and see where I want the filter to come in. So right there at that bass drop, which is usually where I do it, it's on a downbeat, is where I'm going to put it. So you can zoom all the way in, literally to the micro transient that you want to put it on, but I kind of just eye it and move it from there. So right about here, I'm going to click, and you'll see a little white dot. That's a point that you're going to use to tell it to be on or off. So right here, I'm going to click that, I'm going to hold it down, and I'm going to drag it until you see it go down. You can see right here the difference, the lines all the way up, drops down. So if you listen, this is where that filter is going to kick in. And actually, if you look on the plugin right here where it says bypass, or even over here where it's blue, when we get to that spot where the line drops, you'll notice that the plugin is going to kick in. So here we go. So that's how you get the automation to work. Now, like I said, I'll let it go for a few bars and then I'll let it come out. So now we're going to listen at where the plugin kicks in and kind of feel out where I want it to come back out to the regular beat. So I think right here, for sake of time, is going to be good, another downbeat. So I'm going to click, hold, and drag up. So if you zoom out, you can see this little chunk right here in the automation tool. That chunk is to let you know that right there, that little section, your plugin is actually working and it's going to run through that filter. So I'm going to play the beat from the beginning for you guys and let you hear it where I have it automated. Now, my hand's not on the keyboard. I'm not doing anything. This is because it's automated. It's going to do this every single time by itself. So that's it, guys. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just a high pass, low pass, notch, EQ. Really, any of them that has those options you can do. Or, if you know anything about audio engineering, you can create your own low pass filter in any EQ. But for beginners, I recommend using this EQ one band that comes with Pro Tools. Set it to the low pass, set it to your frequency. Turn on the automation, and you can go in and automate anywhere that you want this filter to kick on and off. So that's the video on how to get the mic will effect on your beat or your song. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe, hit that button below. If you have any questions, you can contact me at www.aburnsproductions.com or aburnsproductions@gmail.com. All of the social media, all of the contact, everything's the same. I'm going to kind of, post these videos every week or so as I can. If you have any questions or certain things that you're like, man, I really want to know how to do this, be sure to shoot me an email, put in the title next video, whatever it may be. You guys keep mixing, keep mastering, keep perfecting your craft, and I'll see you guys next time.